looking up some things on your phone that day, right?
Yes.
You would recognize the search history if I showed it to you, right?
Probably.
I'm opposing counsel with plaintiffs 4. Permission to approach the witness with the same.
Granted.
Jesse, this is the search history that you made on August 18th, right?
It looks like a search history, but I don't know if these are mine.
Well, they came from your phone, right?
I don't know. I mean, they look like they're from it, but I'm not sure.
You were shown this when you were called into question during your deposition, right?
Yes.
And these did come from your phone.
I don't know.
So you were shown these.
These look like searches, but I don't know if these are mine.
Is it your testimony that you don't know if these are yours?
Yes.
Approaching opposing counsel with the witness deposition.
Thank you. Granted.
Permission to approach the witness with the same.
Granted.
Please read line 55. It says, it's a screenshot. It looks like a screenshot from my phone. Did I read that correctly?
Yes, but I also say,
Thank
but
you,
how
Jesse.
could I remember what searches I did 4 years ago?
Well, you
Because I don't remember these.
Well, I asked you if this looked like a screenshot from your phone, and you did remember seeing these.
I said they looked like it, but I wasn't sure.
But you were shown
Objection,
these.
Your Honor. Counsel is argumentative, and this witness has asked and answered the questions.
Is this cross-examination?
Yes.
Mr. Bato, what's your response?
I asked the witness whether or not she was shown these this search history and that it was taken from her phone. And clearly in the deposition, it shows that these search histories, or this search history was shown to her, and she has stated a few times now that she doesn't know if they're made by her, even though they were taken from her phone, and she was shown this.
Ms. Stoya?
The deposition clearly states, the next line, that counsel's reading, that she's not sure if these were the searches that she conducted that morning. Therefore, there hasn't been a foundation laid whether this is the exact screenshot of the searches that were conducted that morning.
Well, I'm going to overrule your objection. This is cross-examination. He's allowed to, will be allowed to explore this matter and to either refresh her memory or whatever is going to happen. So I'm going to let him explore this, and you certainly have an opportunity to redirect, explore this matter if you so choose. So please proceed, Mr. Walker.
Yes, Your Honor. Plaintiff at this time would like moves to admit plaintiff's 4 into evidence.
Is that the deposition?
This is the search history taken from Jesse Duran's phone.
And the deposition related to that search history, is that correct?
Yes.
You made your objection?
Yes.
Any further objection?
No.
I'm going to admit it.
Yes,
That's
Your Honor.
amendment number 4.
Permission. Yes, Your Honor. Permission to retrieve the deposition from the witness.
Granted.
Jesse, if you look at where it says 7:15 a.m., it says how to load a revolver, right?
Yes.
And then at 7:18 a.m., it says recoil pistol, right?
Yes, that's what it says.
You had wanted to see the Parks gun for a while now, right?
Yes.
You remember texting Sydney on August 18th?
I do.
You would recognize the text messages if I showed them to you, right?
Yes.
I'm approaching opposing counsel with plaintiff's 5.
Very good.
Permission to approach the witness with the same.
Very good. Go ahead.
Jesse, these are the screenshots between the text messages from you and Sydney, right?
Yes.
And they appear to be a fair and accurate copy of those screenshots?
Yeah.
Plaintiff would like to admit plaintiff's 5 into evidence now.
Yes, Your Honor, we object to hearsay. There are statements in this document that are made by Sydney, and therefore they are out-of-court statements made to be proven the truth of the matter asserted.
May I respond on those grounds?
Sure.
The statements made by Sydney Durant can be completely disregarded as we do not intend to use those in any way for the truth of the matter asserted.
Okay.
Then, Your Honor, we ask that all statements be retracted that are made by Sydney, as well as those made in opening statement by counsel.
I am going to allow, you agree to redact the statements made by Sydney in this document, is that correct?
In this document, yes, the statements made by Sydney are not going to be gone over.
Okay. So that'll be granted, and I'm not going to strike his opening statement. You may comment on it if you so choose. I'm not going to strike it.
Yes, Your Honor.
Jesse, at a little bit past 8 o'clock, you texted Sydney that you couldn't wait to see it, right?
Yes.
You were talking about the Parks gun.
Yeah.
Now, your mom had told you that guns were dangerous a few times.
Yes. My mom told me a lot.
On August 17th, the night before you going over to Sydney's house, you told your mom that you wanted to hold the gun, right?
I did.
You told your mom that it would be fun to hold it.
I did.
And then she told you that real guns were dangerous.
Yes, she did.
They were not something to be played with, right?
Yeah.
Then on August 18th, your mom had texted you again, telling you that guns were dangerous.
Yes.
You would recognize his text messages if I showed them to you, right, Sydney? Jesse?
Yes.
Approaching opposing counsel with plaintiff 6. Permission to approach witness with the same.
Granted.
Jesse, these are the text messages between you and your mom, August 18th. And
Yeah.
Voldemort is what it says at the top.
Yeah.
And that's what you have in your phone contact for your mom, right?
Yeah.
Plaintiff would like to admit plaintiff 6 into evidence now.
Any response, Mrs.
No,
Toya?
Your Honor, no objections.
Granted.
So it was just before 9 o'clock, your mom texted you, I mean it, Jesse, guns aren't toys and you need to stay away from them, right?
Yes.
Then you told her, yeah, I got it.
Yes.
Well, August 18th, you did not stay away from the Parks gun, right?
No.
And you actually know how to open and load a revolver, don't you?
Yes.
Jesse, you actually know the difference between a revolver and a regular handgun, right?
No.
Through your testimony that you don't know how the difference is between how a revolver works.
What do you mean, what difference is? Like how to load them or how they look?
Well, how they operate, how the cylinder moves.
Probably.
So you do know the difference in how a revolver works.
Yes.
that guns are dangerous, you wanted to play with the revolver, right?
Yeah,
And knowing that your mom didn't want you to touch the gun, you helped to load it, right?
yeah,
And knowing that your mom didn't want you to touch the gun ever, you actually pointed the gun at things in the house.
yeah,
And the gun was in your hands when it went off.
yeah.
No further questions, Your Honor.
Redirect.
No, Your Honor.
Thank you. Do you have any further